The group Black Lives Matters has camped out in front of Toronto Police headquarters for some time. The protests seem to have swelled over the last couple of weeks, people showing up and voicing their displeasure with Toronto Police. As the mayor, have you been down there, and what do you make of their complaints?
I haven't been there. I think there are matters to be discussed. I don't think we've look. I think we have a very good police service, but I think there's room for improvement with respect to the sensitivity with which you police in the most diverse city in the world. I will tell you, Ryan, I haven't said anything about this publicly because I haven't been asked, but I have offered them on a number of occasions to have a meeting. But I said that meeting would be a private meeting with a number of representatives of their organization and me, and if they wanted other city councillors there, that would be fine too. And they've insisted on a public meeting. And when people do that, normally it is not, let's put it this way, that's normally not conducive to a productive meeting because people then start making speeches that are more aimed at publicity and so on, than just having a really good, substantive, serious talk about the issues. So I would reiterate today that I would have a private meeting with them, and it can be a long and substantive meeting, but it should just be private. And I don't care if they want to go out afterwards and say what was discussed and even condemn me if they want, which they've done before. That's not the issue. The issue is in the period of time we set aside for discussion of the issues. I think it should be a private meeting so that we can have a good, candid conversation, and I'm not faced with people. I mean, I'll just again tell you this. When I last met them outside my office, they wouldn't even let me speak. They were shouting me down, and I don't operate in that kind of world where people shout each other down. It's just not the way to move ahead on the issues that they care deeply about, and so do I.
Do you feel it's more of a show than anything else then?
Well, no, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that there's a way to solve problems and there's a way not to solve problems. Shouting people down is not a way to solve problems. And so I thought by having a private meeting, we could have a much more a solid discussion about what I think are genuine issues that need to be discussed, including, in particular, the de-escalation of encounters with people who are in distress, which, of course, a couple of cases recently have had people shot who were in that circumstance. And I think there's a lot of progress to be made on that and on our continuing sensitivity to diversity and to issues involving racialized communities. But I'm not going to participate in a meeting that will turn into some kind of a show business thing, because I just think it's counterproductive, and I think it makes a mockery of trying to sit down and honestly find solutions to some of these problems.